y'all doing this morning? Good? Y'all doing good this morning? Good. We had rain, thunder this morning. It's subsiding right now. The rain's still sprinkling, and I can hear the rumble of thunder. But it's about probably 10 miles away now. It's luscious out there. Everything's nice and wet, and it's overcast, so it looks like before the sun comes up, but the sun has up. Beautiful. Good, beautiful. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Excuse me. Yes. Rain, rain, rain. Oh, yes. I think I can handle it. I don't know if it's going to rain all day or not. But I'm taking 1 minute at a time. Got my coffee. Hadn't even had my first sip. Thought I'd wait for you guys this morning. Yeah. You can hear the thunder rolling. Hear my clock ticking. The fan going. Delightful in the morning. Just sitting and just being, just being. Well, it's Wednesday and it's comment day. And let's see if we have any comments. Read today. Did you get up this morning and say, okay, I know who I am. I know what day it is. And today is mine. Yep, we've got another day. I hear the little birds at the bird feeder. Do you hear them? Can you hear them? Probably not. Too much background noise this morning. I can hear them. They're settled. And it's funny how on the rainy days they hang around the feeder a little bit, like a little party. They're all sitting around the little feeder in the little bar that goes around it, and they're just like, oh yeah, we're out of the rain. It's got the little roof on it. When usually they fly in, grab something and fly out. It's like, oh yes, we're going to stop at the restaurant today. It's rainy. They're so sweet. I wonder if they talk to each other when they're out there on the bird feeder. Sounds like they're saying something. Well, let's just see if we have any messages. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry about that. All right. Oh, we do have some messages. Oh, my goodness. Oh, when's the last time I read messages? I thought I read them yesterday. Oh, yesterday I wasn't on top of my game yesterday. Well, I think I'm crawling on top of my game. Once I eat breakfast and have some coffee with you guys. Happy day. Yeah, let's see if we can get this right here. How far do we go back, guys? Let's see, we can go back to, let's go back to, we got 2 new subscribers. Cool. Dr. Ba and Pinno Love. Welcome, you guys. Welcome. And here we go with Mel. We're going to start right here. 3 days ago. Maribel is hooked. I'm so enjoy listening to you tell the story. Love the red polka dot shirt and headband. I don't even know what story I told Maribel. I'm glad you enjoyed it, though. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Good to see you, hon. Good to see you. Did you notice today, Maribel, that I have wood blocks as my hairdressing today? Little bohemian going on. Put my little, we were talking about the other day, says you have to start wearing your trappings. So I got a jewelry box out, and I'm going to start wearing my trappings. So here's my little bracelet and my ankle magnet that I wear, but I put it on here this morning. So I'm even wearing jeans today. I need some new jeans, but how do you get rid of old jeans when they're so great? Well, good to hear from you, Maribel. I hope all is going well where you are. Give you a little heart. And Gladys, hey, Mima, 75 degrees. Wow, now that really put me in the mood for some pumpkin spice cappuccino. I tell you, that girl appreciates every moment, Oh, Gladys, Gigi, I tell you what. I do like that pumpkin spice cappuccino. I think I've had some of that. Sounds good. Did you have instant? Do you make it from start? You're ready when it cools down? I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Says, Gigi said, I finished my third monster blanket to be gifted to my friend's daughter. Such a good feeling when you get to the last row of the border. I wasn't in the mood to get up this morning, and you helped me do so. Thank you. Now that's terrible when you want to have a lie-in. And somebody calls and says, get up, we're going to do something. It says all natural. Yes, you are. All natural. Yes, you are. Stay that way. We all love you and are watching you, even if you don't get comments right away. Love you, girl. I could listen to you all day. Thanks so much in the mentions. She's got 3 little bees. She does like Maribeth. She put the little bees in there. Oh, I think Tristan did the same thing the other day. Be happy always. Be with little B. Be happy always. So cute. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Give you a little heart. There we go. And Bonnie Myers, always nice to see you on and crocheting. Have a blessed weekend. Well, thank you. I did. I survived it. Hope you're doing good, Bonnie. Hope everything's happening and to you that are blessings just flowing beyond your absolute imagination. Pretty big imagination. Have to be pretty big, huh? When that spaceship comes to pick you up, take you a tour around the world. And you go, I really know what it is. I want to stay at home and crochet with my scarf. Oh, I love you, Bonnie. Little heart for you. And Daniel. Oh, hello, Daniel. Hello from Montreal. This morning I watched a movie. The main character, and of course the story takes roots in the novel of the writer Dorothy Gilliam and her famous character Miss Emily Halifax. In that film, whose title is The Unexpected Mrs. Halifax, the role of Mrs. Polifax is played by the marvelous Angela Lansbury. The movie is from 1999. I don't know if seems like I've seen that movie. So Mrs. Polifax is a recent widow. She wants to find an activity to give another meaning to her life. She finds herself becoming a spy for the CIA. Need I say more? Oh, now that's what I call a little more meaning in your life. CIA. Great entertainment. There is a mystery on my YouTube channel. That is the mystery on my YouTube channel. And I have now 15 subscribers, but over 50 some views on my last video. How can that be? Well, what do you mean? It just happens. I mean, they like it. There you go. Well, I will talk about it in the next video one day soon. Have a great day. Oh, Angela Lansbury is a spy, CIA spy. What's a little more meaning in her life? How funny. And Mrs. C. Hey, Mrs. C. Don't ever change. I love you the way you are. Well, you're a sweetie. You're a sweetie. I love you too, Mrs. C. I do. Every time I pick up a ball of yarn, it seems like the one you sent me. Did you see the one I did on the favorite stripe that you had sent me? Yes. Believe it or not, I don't know if I'm going to fish that cat hanger and make it a different color. I'd save that yarn for something else. Maybe ear warmers or a scarf or something. Because it's just too pretty to hang it. Well, you know what I'm talking about. If you saw my video, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, let's see if we can. No. Did I just read this one? I think I just read this. Well, you'll tell me if I didn't read it, wouldn't you? I got a sweet note from Romance, the queen of booktube. She says, visitmema, I totally understand. I love having a complete series. That way you can read them all at once. Yes, how very true. How very true. Well, I thank you for your comments. I think I've read them all. I'm so excited. Let's see if I didn't miss anybody. You know, sometimes I can't tell on here if I can, I've read everyone. So I try to put a little star, not a star, a little heart, hit the little heart and the little thumbs up on each one of your comments. So I'm trying to keep it, also to send you love. But it's also to make sure that I have sent you love by adding a heart. Yes, I'm going to have my coffee, enjoy my rain for a little bit. Got friends coming in from the hills for, I think, if all goes well, we will have lunch together. And that would be very, very nice. Very, very nice. I guess I should straighten the house, but I don't think they're coming to the house. I think they'll either stop at my sister's, and I'll just step over there and go to lunch with them before they head back to the hills. Yeah, a friend of mine's come to see the doctor and brought her entourage. Anybody gets a chance to go to the city, they all pile in their car and off they go. Off they go. Oh my. Well, I started something else. Seems like I'm always starting something else. But I just couldn't continue on that beautiful yarn on the project that I had started. And so I just put it aside thinking, well, I'll just make another one of those cat hammocks out of different colored yarn that I have and a different style. And so this style is for the kitty cat to be suspended with her little paws hanging down. That's Harry. And by doing that, they clip their toenails so they don't scratch her and everything. So anyway, I've started another one in a different color and put the beautiful yarn aside for right now. Because it's so too beautiful. And yes, the yarn, I remember yesterday that yarn I was talking about, I don't know what to do with it. Oh, anyway, the Favorite Stripe by Red Heart. Daniel said, yes, I did it too in his last video, the video before or something. I said to myself, I knew that I had seen that yarn. Somebody had commented, and it was on his parrot shawl. Parrot shawl that he made was using that same yarn that Mrs. C had sent me. So I knew somebody made something of that and said something about, but I couldn't remember. Sometimes I just don't remember. But anyway, this is what I'm doing. This is going to be the cat hammock. And the little legs are going to go right there. Little chubby cat, so the legs will go sticking out the side like that. But I'm going to go ahead and make it longer on both sides. I mean, just keep going around, and that way it'll be long enough that I can, she can be suspended. I could put it this way. It doesn't matter. The legs will go wherever they're needed on the little girl. And then, anyway, this one, I think that yellow would be easy to find, for her to put away and say, I wonder where that hammock is for Harry so I can cut her toenails. And say, oh yeah, I remember, it was yellow. I think it's a better idea. What do y'all think? A better idea? I think so. I think so. Well, I appreciate y'all being out there this morning. I'm a little bit weird today. But I think it's because of rain. It made me crazy happy. Crazy happy. Have you ever done that where something just makes you so happy and you don't know why? It's like, okay, I've been thinking, we hadn't had rain in weeks. I'm thinking, oh, rain every morning, rain, and we get that light sprinkle, I get, oh yeah, that's wonderful, I'm feeling good. Then you go and it doesn't rain for a long time. Everything's wilting. You're out there. It's funny when you water them with pail, but you put the water in, they just don't do as well as raining on the plants that are in the pots outside. So you get happy when it rains and you go, yay, yay. Well, I've been out there and stood in the rain this morning. As soon as I got up, I stepped out there in the courtyard in my gown and just let it sprinkle on me. It wasn't torrential rain, it was sprinkle, and I could just feel every drop, and it just made me so happy. It's like, I guess that's the way plants are when they get sprinkled on. Of course, the kitty cat was trying to get in. Harry was trying to get in. I want out of this rain. I don't like water. Picking their little paws up. Yeah. And then you have the people that have to get out to go to work, and they've got to get out in the rain, which they probably, they do love the rain. But they're going to work, they got their suit on, they're all dressed up, they got the heels on, or whatever. I don't know if people wear heels to work or not anymore, but, you have to park your car like 14 blocks away, and then you got to have an umbrella and your briefcase, and you're trying to get to work. Or you work at Minute Man like I did, and you didn't want your hair to get messed up because you were working drive-through that day. It's raining. Not that you don't like rain, you just don't want it to affect your business. What do you think, Connor? Well, come here, tell me all about it. You haven't seen Connor in a while, have you? Here's Mr. Connor this morning. Connor, look over here. Can you say, oh, he don't want to, oh, Connor. Oh, he's a fuzzy box this morning. Why, you fuzzy box? Oh, no, why he's fussy. What are you fussing about? You up in my lap? We got company today. We got our subscribers today. And they're all just doing what they do best, is being them. Yes. And they're so good. Aren't you? You're so good. You're so special. So special. And look at you. Just chilling, Chilling. Having your coffee. Thinking, yes, I'm chilling. I'm in my cozy home with my cozy little fellas, or girls, my little pets, or my partner. That husband or boyfriend, girlfriend, or nobody at all except yourself and your baby. And be happy there. I mean, don't have anybody tell you what watch on TV. Nobody make you a cup of coffee and bring it to you and say, Mom, you want a cup of coffee? Or, honey, you want a cup of coffee? Now, that's one thing I would like to have. Or somebody to fix me breakfast. I'd love to have someone fix me breakfast. Oh, get up, honey. I'm already up. I'm out there standing in the rain, of course. Come over and we'll just have breakfast. I've got the table set. Got your favorite kind of egg and toast and butter and some Fisher's honey from around the corner here. Cup of coffee. Then sit and look at each other. Oh, maybe have a plastic, one of those tablecloths that you can wipe off. Everybody used to have. I'd like to have one of those now. And I like to have it in yellow, pink, and blue, that kind of colors, Really cheerful breakfast kind of, just something cheery to see in the morning. And then maybe a little tiny little butter tray with a lid on it that looks like a cat. No, it looks like a cow. And then a milk cream pitcher for put cream in your coffee, cream in your cereal, and it looks like a little cow, and milk comes out of its mouth. Not out of this, out of her mouth. So you picture it's got a little handle, you pour it in there, oh, yes, and set that down. So you got your little cow, and your little salt and pepper shaker, and they're all little cows. So cute. Maybe you have the radio on. And today in Little Rock, it's going to be, the weather, yeah, sunshine, y'all are crazy guys. This is Crazy Luke from Little Rock, or whatever town you're from. And just feel the morning coming to life, and there's your window. It's shining, sun shining from the morning as the sun rises. And it's shining across your kitchen, and it's making a sweep as it moves. It's making a sweep into the kitchen over where your little plants are. and over to where the coffee pot is, and you're sitting there with your elbows on the table, holding your coffee, just feeling the morning come to life. You think, oh, that egg looks great. Of course, I like eggs with crochet around it. Do you like eggs with crochet around it? That's what my mama used to say. And I said, Mama, that's the way I want my eggs. You know, she put a lot of, pork fat or something, or salt meat. If you know what salt meat is, fried salt meat. And you take it out, and then it's really hot, the grease is, and you pop that egg in there, and it starts to fry, and it gets this little crispy stuff going around. Mama used to say it was called crochet. So I love my eggs with crochet around it. Oh my, yes. I know a real treat when we were growing up is a grapefruit. Yeah, if we got a grapefruit, it was like, and we had to learn how to eat a grapefruit, how to cut it with a spoon, and then one day I think Daddy found some kind of sale or something, and there was these grapefruit spoons, and they were shaped in like a teardrop, and come to the point, and you dig into the grapefruit, and when it pulls out, it brings just that slice out of that section of the grapefruit. Oh, it was an art. An art. Oh. And it come out of there, and it was just so beautiful, and you put in your mouth a whole hunk. Because if you use just a regular spoon and you put it in there, and you start messing up on the next section, pretty soon it all sort of squishes together, and you don't have any sections. But that spoon, that grapefruit spoon, it was like a jewel. I don't think I've seen a grapefruit spoon since then. And I believe that was from somebody's silver collection. My dad we used to go to, when they had closed up home in St. Louis or anywhere, a lot of the people would buy them at auction, the whole house. Everything from autograph books to scrapbooks. And these were dating back to the 1880s and stuff like that. And all kinds of diaries, sewing boxes, furniture you'd never see before. So they weren't antique, but they were old. I don't know what serves as antique anymore, because things that I see in some of the stores, I say, I remember that. I ain't antique. But anyway, Daddy would buy some, like a house full from somebody who bought it at auction, or he would go to the auctions, in Martree. It was one of our favorite places to go at that time. And Daddy'd take his truck, and we'd buy stuff at auction, and then bring it back and put it in Dad's garage, and he would sell it to the people there in town. It was a lot of fun exploring, and so I really got addicted to reading other people's. I was nosy even then. Reading people's looking at their scrapbooks, and I remember one scrapbook in particular, and it had all kind of greeting cards. And I guess they weren't really greeting cards. I guess they were greeting cards. I guess when they first started, greeting cards. I don't know. Anyway, I remember seeing the cute little faces on the little characters, and I wish I had them now, because they were just eye candy to me at that time. Just had the pleasure looking at the scrapbooks and reading the little autograph books. Did you ever have one of those little autograph books when you were going to school? And all your friends signed the autograph book. I love you. You're my best friend. Draw little pictures, and they'd say love Sharon or love Margaret, or your best friend Margaret, or whatever, would write in the autograph book. And you would carry them around so that your friends can sign them, because you only wanted your friends to sign your autograph book. Yeah, that was the day. But also there were letters in boxes, like they would be like metal boxes, like candy come in. Because metal boxes, people collect them. Tin containers, is that what they are? And there would be all kinds of things in them, and it was always neat to go through, because these people had saved these little trinkets in these little boxes, or letters, or notes, or pieces of baby hair, and all kinds of, all written with a little bow on them, which is going through somebody's life that had passed on. It was really quite an adventure to me to imagine the folks that, and I always figured it was a lady, a single lady who had no family and had a beautiful home. She played the piano. I mean, in my mind, I made her all up, what I thought she was and who she knew, and it was fun. It was always fun. But anyway, I was getting away from my butter container and stuff like that. But, yes, just recapture the moment in my mind. Well, I've been talking too long again this morning, but I don't care. I don't care. Nobody pays me to do this. I just feel like you're here with me this morning, and the thunder rolling, and the rain dripping off all the vines hanging over the courtyard, and little birds at the feeder. And you're out there, and you're special. You are special. You're so, so, so special. Look at you. Can you imagine God when He made you? He says, He probably put His hands on His hips, sit back with joy, and says, looky there. He is perfect. And you are. You're perfect. You might have bad days, but you're perfect. You're special. You're specially made. You really are. And I appreciate you being out there. I'm so glad you joined me today and in my imaginary ramblings. Me and Connor, who's in a bad mood for some reason. But he should be happy he's in my lap. I hope to see you tomorrow. Thanks for our comments. I hope I haven't missed any of your comments. They're very important to me. Take care, and love you all. See you tomorrow.